The opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints expressed on today's radio show and their guests do not necessarily reflect the opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints of eZWay Broadcasting.
Welcome to Radio Boomers Live, the show about all things human from a baby boomer's perspective. All things hot and all things not. News, reviews, interviews, chat, text, and what's next. And here are your hosts, Reatha Gray from Betty White's Off Their Rockers, and Easy's dad, Jim Zuley.
Welcome to eZWayBroadcasting.com, your one-stop shop getaway to corporate Hollywood. eZWay specializes in red carpets and will enhance your experience. eZWayBroadcasting.com is top ranked on Alexa and houses the eZWay TV Film On channel, podcast radio station, and eZWay magazine. Learn more about the beautiful eZWay Angels and follow their events calendar. For more information, visit eZWayBroadcasting.com and click on About Us or call 424-209-9290. Don't forget to subscribe to the website and follow eZWay on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages for amazing updates and opportunities. Remember, that's letter E and letter Z, because, well, we do it the easy way.
Yes, indeed. Good morning, eZWay. Radio Boomers Live. Good morning, Reatha.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Time to rock and roll, Reatha. And it's kind of, when I say that, it's kind of literal, huh? A little bit there. We can rock and roll in a little bit. But don't get, I wouldn't take, Reatha, I've been out here over 40 years, and, people in other states go, whoa, California is like tipping over. I mean, in 40 years, we feel this little couple-second thing, and then we watch it on the news,
Well, I've been through bad ones since the 50s. I think my first earthquake was either 52 or 53, and I've been through all of the bad ones, but we don't have earthquake season. That's the thing that gets me. People have hurricane season, tornado season, tsunami season. We just have them every 20 or so years.
All kinds of seasons. Hey, Rick, there's an earthquake coming up on August 30th. Well, I'll tell you, the eZWay Awards Golden Carpet, this is going to be amazing. This, supporting the Chalk Children's Hospital, this is star-studded. We got NFL star Tim Brown, we got Judge Joe Brown and Kate Linder and Reatha Gray. The list goes on and on. Lionel Hamilton, president of the NFL alumni. Brian Smith, president of Ugg Boots. It's going to be broadcast live on eZWay TV. Reatha, this is off the chart here.
I know, and people better get their tickets quick because I hear everybody wants their friends to show up. Everybody wants to see people get their friends get awards. And you better get the tickets early.
Oh, it's going to be sold out, yeah. But, Reatha, I guess with that, we want to stay on the schedule, so we're going to be moving into Hot Topic, huh?
All right.
Ripped from the headlines, today's Hot Topic.
Well, my hot topic is the earthquake. It was shaking and quaking here in California. Over the 4th of July holiday. We had an earthquake early 4th of July morning. We had another one Friday evening, and we've had hundreds of little ones in between. So I just wanted to remind everybody, you need to be prepared. Get your prepared stuff. Every time we have a little earthquake or have a little disaster, I want to remind everybody, have your preparedness stuff together. That all of a sudden they're giving all of these preparedness lessons all over the city. So you can go to some of these classes. They'll teach you what to put in your earthquake or your disaster kit. Make sure you have enough water. You have your contact list so you know which relatives you need to contact if you get separated, where you'll reunite. There's all kinds of things that you can do to be prepared. Know where even your closest fire department, your closest police departments are. Make sure you have those emergency phone numbers so you can get to them. And keep a little kit. I keep a little kit with a little bit of cash money, a little bit of clothes, a pair of shoes. I discovered my kit isn't where I thought it was. It used to be right near the door. Now I can't find it. I got to locate my emergency kit. But be prepared. A lot of disasters can be averted. I was in bed for the first one. I was in a restaurant for the second one. And you have to respond differently depending on where you are. So keep water in your car and emergency equipment in your car also. That's my hot topic. Jim, what are you talking about this morning?
Well, we're going to go into some news there, Reatha. A lot of news, and I'm going to cover some of it. There's so much. We need a 3-hour show to cover all the news. But hiring rebounds in June, easing fears of a U.S. recession. Don't worry about that. Doesn't seem to be in the future here. Job report eases economic fears, 224,000 positions created in June alone, surging past expectations. This is all good stuff with the people at the stock markets and all that. President Trump is bringing companies back. That's a big one. Instead of them leaving, they're coming back. So the Dow Jones soars 2,214 points since June 3rd. California's strongest quake in 20 years, a magnitude 6.4 rocks Southern California, which Reatha talked about, so I won't go into that. Red Crush is an island in Kern County. It's inland Kern County. It's not an island. About 150 miles northeast of L.A. And then we had our aftershocks, and then our second one came. And Reatha, I guess that was about a 7 or something. You're more informed than that one. We in the other areas didn't feel much. Hong Kong protesters still going. Legislature, they were protesting around legislature offices, and they continued all this. The saga continues. I don't know when this is going to stop, but Hong Kong sent a warning that they won't put up with much more of this. Zero tolerance. Citizenship question on census form halted by a judge. Trump says he's considering an executive order to add citizenship question to the census. The Justice Department affirmed it is still pursuing a path for adding a citizenship question. Strange weather again. We have been learning about the unprecedented flooding in the Midwest and extreme winters and storms in the East Coast. Now it's Alaska and the Antarctic. Anchorage was not 50 degrees, but 90 degrees on July 4th. That's a little bit warm for Anchorage. You're talking about your little igloos and that melting on everybody. I don't know if that'd be good. So anyway, billionaire U.S. coal baron Chris Klein passed away in a helicopter crash. Klein died along with his daughter Cameron and 5 others in the crash it was also former chief Lee Iacocca passed away at age 94. He had a 32-year career in the auto industry, and most of you remember him. And it helped launch the Ford Escort, the Mustang. And he'll be remembered as he's the person who, if you remember back a while, he got the big loan, that big check to bring Chrysler out of bankruptcy. Another giant chunk of ice, they say it's very, very close to breaking off on the Brunt BRUNT ice shelf. It's they say it could be a matter of, actually a matter of months, but some experts say it could be any minute. And it's the size of Manhattan. Now this breaks out, all these big pieces break off into the ocean, has an effect on the sea level. You read about this, and if you study some of the cities around Lake Venice and that, it is making a difference. Billionaire financier Jeffrey Epstein has been charged with sex trafficking and will be arraigned today in federal court on 2 charges related to the trafficking. And many are getting tired of some of the responses that are going towards the criticism going towards the president, because in the economy things are going good. Numbers are the unemployment numbers are good and are low, and the trade and all the things situated with the economy are happy, and people are in pretty good shape, and a lot of people are turning out for Trump's inventions, his ratings are really high. Now you see it, now you don't. NASA images show, and there's an area out in the island close to Pakistan. This mountain island actually disappeared. This kind of stuff happens in the ocean. It was so hot in Athens, Greece, we're talking about weather, that some of the hottest tourist attraction, like the esophagus, they had to close it down. And then the Eiffel Tower fountains had people in there trying to cool off. The women's soccer team won the World Cup as it defeats the Netherlands. And the final event, they took the trophy home, and that makes it their fourth straight title for the Cup.
Looking to grow and align your brand with celebrities and other established brands? Your brand is all about your entire customer experience. Everything from your logo, your website, your social media experiences, the way you answer the phone, to the way your customers experience your staff. So why not let us help you get your branding right from the start? At eZWay Promotions, we are a new class of professionals providing first-class online branding, promotion, social media, website development, editing, graphic design, public relations, media, SEO, and online advertising to give your business the competitive edge to stand out. Our highly experienced experts will not only help you increase your online presence, but also provide you with a proven online strategy to help you increase the value of your company and make acquiring new customers easier. So what are you waiting for? Contact us today and let us help you grow your business exponentially.
For more information, contact 424-209-9290 or visit eZWayPromotions.com. That's letter E, letter Z. We also encourage you to like our Facebook page at eZWay Promotions.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, eZWay Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercial, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with eZWay, Eric, for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight, so his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit eZWayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at eZWay Network, Twitter at eZWay Broadcast, and YouTube at eZWay TV.
Boomers Forever Young is really making a name for themselves as an exciting nutritional company with products that really work. People from all over the country are starting to take notice. Their whole-person approach to health and wellness, combined with their unique array of powerful natural health products, are setting them apart from all the other companies in the nutrition industry. Their customers love the one-on-one free consultations and the results they experience. Sound a little too good to be true? Then go online to boomerboost.com today and sign up for a free consultation with a product specialist, or just give us a call at 1-800-861-4609. Again, that's boomerboost.com, or call 1-800-861-4609 to join the thousands already experiencing the benefits of Boomers Forever Young products.
I am sold on Boomer Boost. I have my Boomer Boost next to me, and I'll tell you what, I like Boomer Boost. I feel like it gets my day started. Reatha, I've added something else, AVACEM, the Avacem thermotherapy machine, redefining health from the inside out. I've got to get you an Avacem machine, Reatha. I mean, I had the neuropathy from maybe all the chemo. I don't know, just tingling. I couldn't feel my fingers, hard to button a button. And I've been using this, and I now have feeling back in my fingers. This is amazing. So go to eZWayPromotions.com, and we're going to tell you more about this Avicen thermotherapy. This is a new thing that's out there. But, Reatha, we're going to go into a guest today. We're going to have a guest on today that's a very special guest with a very big heart and an extremely talented lady, Denise Milett Burkhardt, and she's the president of eZWay Broadcasting. She wrote a book on broker training, built 14 TV channels, CTV, Hollywood TV, co-founder of Betterlands, and she started on Wall Street and the book. I mean, I don't know how, you'd think I'm introducing like 8 people here, and she's just such a gifted person, but very talented. And boy, when she talks, everybody turns their head and listens. So I'm going to bring her on before her time is up. And she's going to call me and say, why didn't you bring me in? Denise, are you on with us?
Yes, hello, Jim. Hello,
there
Reatha. How are you?
Good
morning, Denise.
Denise, you know
I'm
Reatha.
so excited to be on here. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, sure, I want to.
Well, thank you for spending time with us.
Reatha, have you met Denise? No? Yes?
Oh, yes, we met at the Freedom Ball. Remember, Reatha? I held the umbrella for you. You were wearing that beautiful coat.
Yes, yes. Well, anyway, Denise, I'll tell you, I don't know where you find – now, I give you credit because you've actually got the patent on the 28-hour day, right? You've created – you must
well,
need
working with your son, it definitely keeps me busy. Our CEO is Zuley, and he makes a lot of this happen in the background by introducing the right people and connecting them to me. With Betterlands, our co-founder, Sandrina Schumacher, and Alexander, her son, and Eric and his girl, Dante Sears, Dr. Dante Sears, and myself, have 160 acres in Imperial County, California, right by the Salton Sea. And you can look it up at Betterlands.com. That's Veterlands.com, where we're going to house 10,000 homeless veterans due from the mudslides and the fires and the tornadoes and natural disasters that have been going on here in the United States that's much needed, as well as having a health and wellness center there. So instead of treating them, we can actually cure them with stem cell and hyperbaric.
Amazing.
And also the machine you were talking about. And those that need the extra help that are on the streets, lacking medicine and compassion and aid, we'll be able to house them in the health and wellness and rehabilitate them and also relocate them. So, besides having that, we'd like to have a hotel in there for transitioning military that come in from, the military into society, because, there's that, time in between where even they speak a different language from people in, normal society. So they have to be integrated back into society, and that takes time. And they need help, and they need, they need to relax and have a good time. And everything on there, on Betterlands, will be edible, all the food, kind of like a utopia, so to say. We'll have 20 grow houses on there. Each grow house feeds 100,000 people, and we'll be able to donate it into the VA and into the churches, because, the church feeds everyone. They don't care what nationality or religion you are. And it's just, a full circle deal to where now our veterans go out, fight, and come back and know that they're taken care of. Or if they don't come back, know that we're going to have an orphanage for the widows and the orphans of the war to house their families and make sure that they're protected as well.
Now, how many acres do we have? Oh, and I want to make a correction because I fired myself there. Denise is the president of eZWay Network TV, and I'll give you that because I gave you the wrong position when you started. Sorry about that. But now
you read off the email. It was eZWayNetwork.tv, where you can look us up for the television. And a lot of our television works through the charity, where you can donate into the charity, and we'll gift you commercial airtime. We'll gift you sponsorship.
and you can get a tax write-off. These are some of the things that eZWay Cares, that we're umbrellaed underneath, does for society. Eric works with everyone from Chalk Hospital now with the eZWay Awards on August 30th coming up. You can support Chalk Hospital by coming and having a wonderful black tie dinner at the country club over there in Orange County. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. And, you know, Sheldon Reynolds will be performing.
If someone
with Earth, Wind, and Fire
donating to Betterlands, how do they give money? Because it sounds like a wonderful project.
Well, you know, we are looking for funding, and of course, people that would like to join in, doctors, so forth, caretakers. If you'd like to, you know, you can contact me at dc@eZWay.tv. That's DC at the letter E, the letter Z, way.tv if you're interested in helping with veterans. We're always looking for people to join the team and, you know, fight the good fight, because those that defended the streets should not be sleeping on them.
Exactly.
Right. Now the Veterans Project, now that's going to be, now we said it's about, what was it, 160 something acres, right?
Yes.
Okay, 160 acres. And what kind of, now there's also, now you were talking about, as far as the different facilities, there could be a putting green there, there could be maybe an equestrian area. It's all like still open to what you could do there. This is going to be so beneficial for the veterans and in so many ways.
Well, you know,
housing.
Jim, we'd like to have rehabilitation for a dog facility where we would take otherwise euthanized dogs and turn them into service animals for our veterans and, you know, distribute them throughout the United States. We'd also like horse therapy on there, as well as the vineyards, because, you know, if the veterans can go out there and have a peaceful time picking grapes, you know, it's therapy for PTSD as well. So, you know, they can grow them and pick them and actually be, you know, in a peaceful environment. We'll have a reservoir there, you know, with slides and stuff for the kids, and, you know, an RV area where you can come and visit into Veterlands. So there's so much we'd like to do with it. And, you know, anyone who'd like to be involved, again, you know, can also contact you, Jim, and, you know, let me know directly, and I'll talk to them. I have no problem getting on the phone.
Now, let's. You're such a multi-talented person. You started on Wall Street. Now, that in itself is a whole different world. And you wrote a book, basically broker training and so on. And just real quick over that a little bit. What was it that pulled you in the Wall Street area? That's a whole different world.
It really is. I originally had wanted to go to school to be a teacher, and, you know, teachers only make about $55,000 a year, and, you know, doing that, it's difficult to live in New York, where I'm from. So I went into business school.
Yeah, the rent in New York, needless to say, is probably somewhat equal to California. Are you still on with us? Did we get a drop call there? Reatha, do you hear me? Okay.
I think we lost Denise. I'm not sure where.
Did we lose?
I'm here.
Denise?
I'm sorry. Yeah, my Bluetooth went out.
Okay, Denise, you were saying. No, I was just talking to Reatha real quick there. Now you're talking about a salary of 55, and New York is very expensive to live. So I could see you decided to make a move into Wall Street.
Yes, I really enjoyed it. You know, I like numbers. I like banking. I like real estate. Someone a justice, when you're doing someone a justice, like saving them on their mortgage and lowering their percentage rate and doing it honestly, you know, as opposed to taking a point in the back and a point in the front to these people and actually be able to give them a loan. But like I said, these subprime banks closed, and it really sent so many good people into the streets, and it was horrible what happened.
Oh, totally. Then you moved into the stories there are really bad. But then you moved into TV, and now we're looking at the eZWay Awards show and everything. And on the 21st of September, you got your birthday at Taps and Mission Viejo. You got a lot on your plate. So, real quick, you moved into the world of TV from Wall Street and so on. Was there anything in particular, really quick, we're running out of time, that prompted you to get into the television, and then from there you went to the eZWay situation?
Well, my first television idea was for Guiding Star, and that's charity concerts for the veterans, where all proceeds would be donated into the veterans, and that's what got me into television. It was really the veterans and the cause and being able to fund them. So actually having an outlet to fund veterans charities.
So you've noticed quite a few things when you stepped into the world of eZWay and met Eric. I don't know if you were ready for that. That's a life changer for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. God puts you where you're supposed to be, and we're making things happen. And Eric and I and Dr. Dante Sears and Sandrina and Alexander all plan to stop homelessness among veterans by the year 2025. We intend to repeat and peat veterans throughout the whole United States until there are no homeless on the street.
Now this is a little bit more for Reatha and you, Denise, because I'm not in this world too much, but the eZWayFunnels.com, just from what I've heard about it, and Alcid in Australia, from what I hear, there's like 3 different entities that can help, channel your business and get it structured, and this is like putting them all together, making it simpler, and people seem to like this eZWayFunnels.com situation. Talk about it a little bit.
Well, eZWay Funnels is really your one-stop shop, and it incorporates so many things in one. You really have to go to the webinar to understand it because there is so much, and I would go to eZWayFunnels.com/webinar or webinar replay. We actually have a live webinar tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and if you're interested, we can put that information on your website there, Jim.
All right, that sounds like a winner. Well, you see, that's the problem, Reese, I thought I would have with Denise being on. There's so many, and each entity Denise is involved with and that she's had experience with is so interesting. I think we have to continue the show for about an hour just to hear more because there's so much more to it.
I listened to the webinar the other day, and it's so interesting. It's a bundle of information, and it really is a very precise breakdown of what eZWay Funnels does, and it does a lot. So yeah,
it does a lot.
Yeah, and it's about an hour webinar. It's great. It really is.
No, but from what I see, the people in tech that have business in that, they're just going like, "Wow, this is going to save me a lot of time and a lot of money." But Denise, I want to thank you for coming on.
Especially for people that want to grow their businesses and you don't have a great big staff. eZWay does it really the easy way with eZWay Funnels.
Well, one of the benefits, eZWayFunnels.com, one of the benefits is, instead of sitting there and clicking 100 different emails, you can do it all at once in 2 minutes as opposed to an hour's worth of work. So now you have another hour gained where you can actually focus on your company or your product or your event. It really helps with time saving, and it's drag and drop, so anyone can do it, even if you're not computer savvy. A lot of people, 50 and above, aren't familiar with the newer products that are out. This actually helps you. So
Denise, I want to thank you for coming on. If you have any final contact information you want to give us or anything, and then we have to move along to our commercial and Carmelita's Corner, but I want to thank you, Denise, for coming on. There's so much information. This is amazing. And
thank you, Reatha. Thank you, Jim. Yes, please watch us on Roku at eZWay TV. You can watch us on eZWay.tv as well on the website, and join us at eZWayAwards.com. Thank you so much. God bless you both.
Thanks, Denise. And with that,
thanks, and God bless. And that takes us to our word from our sponsor. And then on to Carmelita's Corner.
Carmelita's Corner.
Boomers Forever Young is really making a name for themselves as an exciting nutritional company with products that really work. People from all over the country are starting to take notice. Their whole-person approach to health and wellness, combined with their unique array of powerful natural health products, are setting them apart from all the other companies in the nutrition industry. Their customers love the one-on-one free consultations and the results they experience. Sound a little too good to be true? Then go online to boomerboost.com today and sign up for a free consultation with a product specialist, or just give us a call at 1-800-861-4609. Again, that's boomerboost.com, or call 1-800-861-4609 to join the thousands already experiencing the benefits of Boomers Forever Young products.
You are about to experience Carmelita's Corner. Carmelita's song Rosebud made it to the top 40s with the Godfather of Soul, James Brown. She's the founder of the Rose Breast Cancer Society. Now here's your host, Carmelita Pittman.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to be with you again today. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I've got a wonderful guest coming your way. Her name is Galina Capanni, and she's my sister queen from the pageant world. I want to welcome Galina. Good morning.
Hi. Hello, Carmelita.
Hello. Yeah. There you are.
I'm
So
in
wonderful.
Los Angeles already. I come back from
Okay, you're in Los Angeles?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you have been really rocking and rolling, and of course we were all rocking and rolling a couple of days ago with the earthquake. How did you make out with that, Galina?
I was a little bit in shock because I was in San Francisco and I was here in Los Angeles, close to Los Angeles was earthquake. I was feeling not so much good, but when I come back to my home, I see everything okay. And this is terrible for California if people worry about earthquake. Yeah, I never was in the earthquake in my life. I was in war, but in earthquake never. And this is for me a little bit new. I wish world will be more relaxing and not will be earthquake.
Yes, yes. And did you say that you have been in war?
Yeah, when I was living in Israel, I was living war 1991 was war Israel and Iraq, and exactly I was in war in this country, and my children were very small when I migrated from Russia to Israel, and we lived underground like around 1.5 months because a lot of rocket to Tel Aviv, it was a very terrible time, but this was for me like dangerous experience in my life. Yeah, and I'm understanding how this was bad for all the people. Yeah.
My goodness.
We need to be safe in our world because life so beautiful and short. And when something happened like this, earthquake or worse, this is like damage our soul, and people really suffer.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, there's some groups that want to have wars forever, but I certainly think we could do without them. We just listened. Did you listen to the last guest talk about the new plans for the veterans to have a vet world?
I was here. One woman, she was from New York. Yeah, I was here.
Yes. I think that that's a wonderful idea. I'd love to see that happen. I mean, the vets, they give their lives so that we can be free. And then there are so many of them that are tossed aside, and when they come back, they're in the streets with no home. I think that that's a terrible way for them to be treated. And, they do contribute a big lot to the homeless population. Many of them are vets. So something really needs to be done about that. And anyway, I see that I'm looking at your home page now, and that you had a big celebration of the 4th. Can you tell us about what you did for the 4th of July?
I tell you, I was in San Francisco. I was visit my daughter, and we will celebrate together in beautiful place in some beautiful cities around San Francisco, in winery places like Napa Valley, in Brantley City, in Vallejo, in San Francisco. People were very happy, and I saw a lot of veterans in this day, and many people San Francisco were very happy to celebrate this beautiful 4th of July. And I also was celebrate with my family, with my daughter. It was very nice day. Yeah, I respect American people. They very nice people. Yeah.
It looks like you were in one of those 1950s cars too. You got a great picture there.
Yes, this was big, great parade in San Francisco. Parade cars, parade company.
Right, and you were wearing red, white, and blue too, with that car. So really, like
flag.
Like spectacle to see. And I'm also looking at your amazing and beautiful production for your birthday. My goodness, you really put a lot into it. You had a lot of talent, a lot of beautiful ladies there. I see you had a lot of beauty queens there. And Marlena, who is our pageant director, said it was really a lovely event. So I want to congratulate you, and also congratulations on you making another trip around the earth for your birthday.
Yes, thank you for everyone who come. This was my big birthday, 60 years old, and also celebration.
You mean 60 years young?
Yeah.
Looking at your pictures, you are still as beautiful as ever, and a real role model for other ladies coming behind you.
Thank you, Carmelita. I was very appreciative for all the people who came. I don't was tell before I am already 60, but I want to see who was love me and come to my 60 years. And many people will come. I was like very happy to see many artists, many like star artists will come in too to celebrate with me this day. And also my company name, GC Entertainment, we celebrate 3rd year, special in Father's Day. Thank you for Marlena. She was coming and we did some picture with her. She was very happy. And I was very happy to see her. She was my producer, Woman of Achievement, and she was given the title Queen Miss International Elite last year because I was very happy to see her, and all queens, Miss Asia USA, who came from San Diego. Many talented artists were coming from San Diego in this event.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish my company will be grow more, and we're doing more beautiful events together with queens, with artists, with singers, dancers, with famous people. Yeah.
Well,
Thank you
looking
for the interview.
yes, and
Thank
looking
you
at
for eZWay Radio.
looking at your website, I see you really did it all, and you convinced me that you were the right choice when I nominated you to receive a Woman of Achievement award, and the judges they did select you, and you now have that title, Ms. Woman of Achievement Elite, and I'm so proud of you, and I want to congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you for all people who love me and give me opportunity to grow in beautiful country in Los Angeles. I love American people. I love all the people. I also respect everyone, so beautiful people around me every time. Yeah, I very appreciate for their help to my events,
Yeah, well, it was very lovely. So anyway, I want to thank you for coming on Carmelita's Corner. I want to let you know that there's a big event coming up, August the 30th, that is being produced by eZWay Cares. This is the charity branch of the eZWay Broadcasting Network, and it's going to have a lot going on with well-known entertainers. One of the people from Earth, Wind, and Fire is going to perform, and they're going to have a lot of activity going on there. So you may be interested in attending.
Yes,
and
of course.
I'm sure I will be sending you more information about it, but it's now online. People can look it up. They can go to eZWay Broadcasting to find out what's going on, and we're looking forward to it. Reatha Gray, who's one of our co-hosts with Jim Zuley, is going to be hosting, so we're looking forward to that too. And now we just have to find our way there, because it's going to be in Orange County. But I'm sure that where there's a will, there's a way.
Great. I will be coming this event. Just now I go to vacation. I go to Israel and Russia to visit my mom in Russia. And to Israel, I like to go to see this beautiful country. And when I come back, of course, I will be come to your event. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Who invite me.
Oh, well, sure. Is there anything that you would like for folks to know about before we exit the stage here?
Also, I will be doing a new talent competition show, Hits, in October. I wish many talented new people coming to this event also in October 13 in Celebrity Center, Garden Pavilion. Welcome. And great success for everyone in events.
Well, you sure know how to do it. And continued success with what you're doing with GC Entertainment. And thank you again for being a guest today on Carmelita's Corner on the eZWay Broadcasting Network.
Thank you, Carmelita. I wish you the great day and for you the great success in your business also. Thank you.
Carmelita's Corner. Amazing. I'm always amazed by Carmelita. Reatha, are you there?
I'm here.
You know, it's amazing. You've been with Carmelita at a lot of events. I've seen her many events. And what's amazing is she has so many guests on, and she's so connected. And you'll see at an event, all of a sudden you turn around, she's on stage singing or dancing. It's like she's so multi-talented. We have to have Carmelita.
She's very talented. You should see her artwork. She's a phenomenal artist as well as a vocalist and just multi-talented woman. But let's move on to tech time.
It's tech time.
Smartphone, cell phone, PC, Mac, tablet, iPad. That's right. It's tech time.
Well, we've been talking about the earthquake, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it's very important that we have everything that's available to us to alert us for earthquakes. And they actually do have an early warning system that can go right on your phone. You just go to your app store, whichever one it is, and you can buy the early warning system. Now, the one for Los Angeles didn't go off with this last set of earthquakes. It didn't fail. It functioned properly. But the warning does not go out unless they expect that the earthquake is going to be above a 5. When the earthquake dissipated to Los Angeles with this last one, it was below a 4.5. So it didn't set off an early warning. However, if it had been a direct hit in LA and it had been above 5, we would have got the loud screeching noise or beeping or something on our phone. It only gives you a few seconds to brace yourself, but at least you have those couple of seconds to maybe grab your bag that you want to take with you because you know it's going to be over a 5. So you can go to your app store, and there are all kinds of fascinating apps about earthquakes in the app store also. They tend to be free, so it doesn't cost you anything, and then you can keep up with the coming earthquake, what's going on with the last earthquake, where earthquakes are all around the world. And if you want to tap into the government, their website is earthquake.usgs.gov. That's earthquake.usgs.gov. That's the United States Geological Survey website. And you can see where all the earthquakes are all over the world there. You can track how many earthquakes are going on. I really don't want that much information because I looked this morning and it was something like over 300 earthquakes were over 3.0, I think. Now, it is further up north and a little east, so it's not bad. We're not feeling all those little earthquakes. But you can look and see each and every little tremor and shake over 2.0 they post up on the website. So just another tool for you to use. Our phones do everything nowadays. What can we say? Well, I've got an audition this morning, so I'm going to be off to my audition. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Jim Zuley as he goes.
Okay, baby boomers, it's time for Jim from Jim.
Yes, indeed. That's me. So I'm just going to hit you with a couple of these. There was a second grade student was brought some play money to school, and the Secret Service was called in to investigate. The second grader gave a $100 bill to another student who went up and bought food with it. And the bill was shown to security, and they contacted the Secret Service. So you got to watch kind of play money you're giving your kids, you know. And in sports, I just wanted to hit you with this. Coco Gauff is just knocking the socks off the tennis world, and it's because she's 15 years old, and she's beating everybody. And the Wimbledon's a big deal. She beat Venus Williams, and a lot of the other biggest stars, and she was on her way of winning. You're talking about beating everybody in the world, the top players. But right at the end, the Romanian champion defeated Coco, but I give her a lot of credit for that. So, guys, I'm going to share BusinessInsider.com. I found an issue, a little, not an issue, but a piece here that I'm going to share with you. 9 of the biggest problems baby boomers are facing right now. They were born after World War II. We've gone over this many, many times in the category of 1945 to about 1965. And here's some of the issues they have. Baby boomers are expected to live longer than previous generations, and it's giving them anxiety about retirement because prices are going up. And what you plan back when you're 30 or 40 years old for your retirement, by the time you get 30 years in the future, everything's changed. Like you wouldn't expect the price that Disneyland, whatever they charged back then, and what it costs now, what it costs to remodel a house back when you first started your program is way different today. And a house that was maybe 35 or 40,000, you would never think that it's $1 million today. You would never. I mean, back then, $150,000 house was ridiculous. That was like a mini mansion or something. Many boomers have to care for their aging parents. Not only do boomers have to think about their own retirement, kind of in the middle, and they have to plan for their elderly parents. Boomers also need to plan for their own care when they get older. And you're talking about just like the boomers, they need to make plans for their parents. They will also need to figure out who will be taking care of them as they get older. Are they going to, invest in a home, retirement home, living with their children? Do they have enough money for medical bills or even a nurse? As boomers age, they experience health issues because we sat around the table eating pork chops, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and meatloaf, spaghetti. We weren't quite aware of all this. Many of us, a lot of us were. We knew health and all that, but the basic. You go out to eat, and there's a lot of heavy meals in there. The oldest boomers are nearly in their 70s today, for some current health issues get in the way of planning for retirement because, like my dad used to say, you think you got troubles till you lose your health. And, I used to thought I had, dealing with problems when I lost all these homes in the Gulf Coast and in Florida. And then after that, I got the diagnosis with the cancer and all that stuff, and it makes you realize, I better start paying attention to health. Some baby boomers don't think their savings will last through retirement, especially if you bite into it real quick. This is just my perspective. You have the money in the bank. Guess what else you have? You got a lot of time, and now you're sitting around with all this time. So what do you do with all the time? Well, you go out and you're spending money on remodeling and so on and so forth, and you're maybe traveling a little bit more, and you'll find out that savings goes down. Just 23% of baby boomers think that their savings will last through retirement or that they have done a good job in preparing for retirement. And only 54% had any retirement savings at all. How about that one? And only 40% have tried to calculate how much money they would need to retire. So the 54% had any retirement savings at all. And that's when we talk about our segments about, okay, don't panic. You're 65, 7 years old, there's no money. Yeah, fine. That'll make you get back in shape because you can go out and get a job. You can go out and start a business. A lot of stuff you can do. Trim the expenses. Working longer is not a realistic option for everyone approaching retirement age, though. Some older Americans are working around the problem of not having enough savings to stay in employment far into the 70s. Now, if you're not in shape, you're not going to be doing much work, so you want to definitely stay in shape. But working longer sometimes is not a real, you got to balance that out. So it'll really make you focus on staying in shape. The labor force is in transition, which we've all talked about. There's a big transition going on here with AI and everything. And some roles are being automated, and that some word is going to be changed, including the older worker scenario. So, and like again, on my note, what I would say the thing to do is get a job that repairs these technical AI situations, because you look into a factory. I saw a video of a factory, and there were 100 employees in there with the video, and you could see all these forklifts moving around and people on shelves. And now they showed today the factory's empty, and it is still in 100% work mode. The forklifts are moving around or going in trucks, unloading, whatever, and it's all done through the automated forklifts, and the shelves are all computer, sensitive, and the pieces are, the trays are put on there, and you'll see a couple of guys in the office. Well, somebody's got to go up there and repair some of that. And we talked about it, go out on our archive shows. When you're a baby boomer, when you're retired, you can use your life experiences and maybe write some books on that or give talks. And we covered all this. There's so much you could do. And you just don't want to miss out on this opportunity. There could be a lot of opportunity for just making money when you're retired and you're getting older, and just stay in shape, guys. That's why I keep telling you, stay in shape. Because I was throwing a curveball. I thought, hey, I'm in good shape. I got like about 10 homes going here. And where do I buy them? I bought them in the Gulf Coast, where the people in the Midwest, they call them snowbirds, they're going to be retiring. They're going to go down in the Sun Belt, in the Gulf Coast, and down in Florida. I did my research, got some good areas around Inglewood, Florida. Every property was either on a golf course or an ocean view, across the street from the beach. I'm thinking, I'm in good shape. Okay, but I didn't anticipate, so you never know. Careful putting all your eggs in one basket. I didn't anticipate in the whole United States that the one tiny little dot where I buy my properties is hit with the biggest hurricane ever, and the other ones were hit with the biggest recession since 1929. And okay, so you adjust, but take that as a little advice. You gotta balance out. You have to diversify here, and maybe some stocks, some gold, the antique cars, whatever. But I channel everything into real estate. And then when that came along, but you know what? You still don't give up. It's just a little trickier when you're 60, 65 and lose a lot of stuff than when you're 30 years old and lose a lot of stuff. And with that, I'm going to wrap up, but I just wanted to, throw out there, I don't care what the age is, if you wind up with an illness or you wind up with a big loss, don't give up. You get an illness, you just find out what you got, do some research, and maybe change the diet, go to the doctor, get it fixed. It can all be fixed. And with the business aspect and the finances, that could all be fixed. Like I say, a little trickier when you get older, but it can still be repaired. You can adjust your lifestyle, and you can still move on and be a happy person. So that wraps up my Jim's Gem. Let me see. Reatha, you still on with us? Okay. Reatha might be gone because Reatha had a big interview this morning. She had an audition. So congratulations, Reatha. And I just, I'm just really, Reatha's amazing. She just goes on, and she doesn't stop. She's still going to auditions. And Reatha and I both had our health issues. We just fix them and keep going on from there. And guys, remember, eZWayFunnels.com. This is amazing. Allison in Australia, what she's promoted with the eZWay Funnels, what she's developed. This is taking businesses and giving you a lot of extra time in your business. And it's just wrapping everything up, making it easier. You go to, you have to go to the eZWayPromotions.com. Get all that. I can't transfer all that to you because I'm not a tech person. But the eZWay Network channel will soon be on Apple TV, Amazon, for those of you who don't have Roku. eZWay Broadcasting now has its own Roku network and also has been approved to be on iHeartRadio. And you go to eZWayPromotions.com, subscribe to the eZWay TV, or text eZWay to 55678 for updates. And remember, August 30th, this is going to be amazing. The eZWay Awards Gold Carpet event to support Chalk Children's Hospital. Should be star-studded event with Frank Shankowitz, Make-A-Wish, the movie, Wishman, the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Kate Linder will be there, Judge Joe Brown, Tim Brown, I'm getting mixed up, Judge Joe Brown and Tim Brown, NFL Hall of Famer, Lionel Hamilton, president of the NFL Alumni, Brian Smith, president of Ugg Boots. Will be broadcast live on eZWay.tv. Puff, puff, puff. And there's so much that Eric has built, it's just mind-boggling. And with that, we're going to move in to another segment of our show that is very exciting. It's a segment for baby boomer benefits and veterans benefits. And the gentleman that's doing this segment, Gary Kane, is just, I say the word amazing, but I'll tell you, I don't say it lightly. When I say it, these people deserve the title. Jerry Kane is amazing. He's an attorney, and he's just made the decision to help people, and the baby boomers need help. You know, I keep it positive, but the boomers need help with a lot of things. And one thing we have in common, a lot of us, is we don't know our benefits, and a lot of the veterans don't know their benefits. With that, I'm going to open up our new segment here, Baby Boomer Benefits, with Jerry Kane. Jerry, are you on with us?
I am. Thank you, Jim. Great to be here. And
Jerry's voice
I was listening.
A little bit clearer, and Jerry's a little bit younger, so you can understand him better than me. But Jerry,
I hope
we're so appreciative of you and what you do, and we need you because
yes. You know, I was listening to your segment just a few minutes ago where you were talking about how 54% don't know how much they need to retire on and haven't planned for retirement. And part of what we're going to be doing with Baby Boomers Benefits is helping people get the information they need about not only about benefits, but how do they figure out what is their financial independence number? What number do they need to have saved in order to retire? And I'll tell you, you know, one of the things we're going to be talking about is, you know, I'm shocked when we sit down with individuals. You know, the biggest thing that they're really angry about is that their 401ks, their IRAs, they're being taxed. Who knew? You know, you save all this money tax-free, and all of a sudden, you know, you're getting taxed on it, and it's not as big as you thought it was after you're paying a huge tax on it. So, you know, we can help people save in better vehicles, more tax-efficient vehicles. And as you said, it's not too late. There are things that can be done, and we're going to be talking about those types of things as well, not only the benefits that are available out there that can help boost your retirement and provide for care, but also how do you plan? How do you plan financially? How do you budget? How do you save properly? So that you don't end up with these issues that you've been talking about in the previous segment, for those that were listening in the previous segment. And today's segment, we're going to be focusing more on the benefits and specifically VA pension. So, Jim, do you know what VA pension is?
Can you hear me, Jerry?
Yes, you still there?
Okay. Just going back real quick, I just wanted to hit you with this one thing. Just for me personally, I lost a lot with the properties, but the 401 stuff. Now, when people say they have losses in that, what does that really mean? They have like $100,000 in their IRA, and they were hit by the 08 deal. What did they kind of lose? I mean, I'm sorry for jumping around, but that was just something I just want to clear up, because it's not just the real estate that set people back. What kind of loss, when they say the Dow dropped, does that mean if you have $100,000 in the bank and you look at your IRA, did you just lose half of it or something, or what is that?
Yeah, that's exactly what it means. You know, you're planning on retirement and you've got this huge 401k. Imagine if you started trying to retire in 2000, or in 2008 when the market was down by, a very large percent. All of a sudden that 401k that had $1 million in it now only has $500,000 in it.
Oh, man.
And you're trying to take withdrawals out of that 401k, and you don't have the time or the amount of money available in it to make up the loss. So you need time in order to make up the deficit, which sometimes if you're retiring in those years, you don't have the time to make it up. So we're going to talk about something you bring up. This is called putting in place a volatility shield that's going to protect against market declines or crashes that can wipe out your entire retirement assets.
That's dangerous stuff. Holy smokes! This is this is a gold mine of information, and you're looking at, I'm thinking, okay, you have a 401. There's some kind of insurance program, or there's something that protects that, but it's not like just having money in savings. That's a big loss when you're 65, 70 years old, and you turn over and you wake up in the morning and go, oh, I just lost half of what I had. Wow. So I don't want to throw you off track on that. I just had that question. So go ahead.
No, that's exactly what this show is for, to talk about benefits and talk about how to plan for the future. And so, these are all relevant topics that we're going to be talking about in the future on future shows. So we hope that, the listeners will stay tuned so that they can learn about all these important benefits that are out there. I heard the pension. Jim?
I'm sorry for keep interrupting you, but here's another one, Jerry. And then I'll be done and I'll leave you alone, okay? Now you're here you are. Now you've got a loss coming, okay? Sorry about this, but this is what happens. Now, is it better to take your loss when you're 30, or is it better to take it when you're 70? Now, say you're going to take a big loss. Now, I'll share this. I don't know the tech stuff on this, but this is what I heard. Now, you're 30 years old. Boom, you got hit with a big one. Now, it's better to take it when you're 30, of course, because you got your whole life to put it back again. Or is it better to take it when, all right, the analytics on this show, and I'll try to get them, but they said basically it's better to take them when you're 70, because if you do the math, what you'll put together, I don't understand that. But anyway, that's what I heard on a little deal on the radio the other day, was it's better, I would think,
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but, if you're invested in the market, ideally you don't want to pull your money out and take out the loss at any time, because people who pull their money out and try to time the market miss out on all the opportunities for the highest returns. So people who pulled their money out, at the end of December when the market was down last year, missed out on some of the highest returns in the market, in the last 5 or 10 years, thinking, wow, hey, I'll just be safe. I'll move it over to cash. So,
I think that's
generally speaking, I'm not sure if that's what you're getting to, but
ideally
you can't try to time the market.
Yeah. So in other words, if you have so much in your stocks and it drops, don't keep taking it out if it's dropped. Let it ride.
Well, it depends on your situation, and we can't give specific financial information without sitting down with you individually. But generally speaking, if you have the time, the market's always going to go back up. So you're going to keep the money invested for the long term, and you're going to recoup those losses over the long term.
Okay. All right. So let's move on to what you were saying. I think the problem is, Jerry, is there's just so many questions. Now I'm gonna let you channel this and be quiet. But it just goes to show you, I'm going to be 70, and all these things pop up in my head. But we'll get them structured a little bit. And I'll let you take it from here. And it just goes to show you what's actually on our minds. It's a whole lot of stuff, and all important
definitely.
Stuff. So go ahead.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk a little bit about VA pension, and it's a little. It's a secret benefit that not everybody knows about, and some people actually refer to it as aid in attendance, which is incorrect. It's not actually called aid in attendance, and in fact, if you call up the VA and you say, I would like aid in attendance, you're going to end up in the wrong department. You'll probably end up in the compensation department thinking that you want to be compensated for some sort of injury. So compensation, just to let you know the difference is, compensation is kind of like work comp. You're being compensated for some loss of use or injury, like, you have hearing loss or a bad back or, cancer related to Agent Orange. Those are all compensation types issues, whereas pension, or better known as non-service connected pension, the beauty of it is that there's no requirement that you actually have any kind of injury that's related to combat. All it has to be is that you have some issues, usually due to advancing in age, that you need some assistance with getting out of bed, getting out of a chair, dressing, bathing, all those types of things, managing medication. And sometimes, we've had clients that, just due to arthritis, they can't reach high up onto shelves. And because of that, the doctor says that they have difficulty dressing themselves, and boom, they're able to get over $2,000 a month in tax-free benefits. And, the reason why this is something that's so near and dear to my heart is because we've had veterans who come into our office, and actually the daughter of a veteran, and they think it's a scam. They think this isn't something that they deserve, but the daughter's paying for their care, thinking that she can't afford it. The veteran's in a nice assisted living facility somewhere, and she lost her job, and she's thinking, well, I'm going to have to put him into a nursing home. And I think we talked about that last show. Nursing homes are something everybody wants to stay away from. They're they have linoleum floors and terrible smells, and it's more like a hospital. Yeah. So, basically, she was trying to figure out, how do we qualify for Medi-Cal? And, that's a whole nother show. We can spend a whole hour talking about what Medi-Cal is and Medicare and all the different things on that. But the, first question I asked was, is Dad a veteran? And she said, yes, he is. He was a pilot in the Navy. And he said, well, guess what? We're going to get him over $2,000 a month in tax-free benefits. So they were amazed. They were excited that they got these benefits, and this really changed their lives. She didn't have to work those two jobs. And, there are a lot of veterans out there who think that they don't deserve this benefit, or they don't need this benefit. But I'll tell you, we want to thank you for your service. You deserve it. You served us. And, basically, if you can qualify for this benefit, then why not get it? It's going to allow you to, have an extra $2,000 that you can do whatever you want with. If you want to stay at home and get a little extra care, if you want to buy a nice TV, the VA doesn't actually even look into usually what you're using the money for. So that's nice too. So
that's really interesting.
That's kind of an overview.
You're very structured and everything, and we've got this. We're going to have the show structured in a certain way, but I just wanted to let you know that that's where my brain is at when this first starts. It's so exciting, and my head is spinning, and there's so many questions. And I'm your veteran. I'm your guy that's 70. I'm the guy that went through illnesses and all kinds of stuff. And, I'm sitting here like, here's Jerry, like, wow, let's grab this guy and go crazy with him because he's got so much information. We want so much. So we're going to get it to where we're going to break this down and maybe a caller once in a while and let them know, you know. And then, Jerry, real quick here, Unraveling the Secret. Sound familiar to you?
Yes, that's our new book coming out, Unraveling the Secrets to Veterans Benefits. It's going to go into more of the qualifications, the strategies that you can put in place now. So even if you aren't quite in the place to qualify, there are things that you can do now, both legally and financially, that are going to put you in the best possible position to qualify when you need these benefits the most. So if you'd like to get a free copy of our book, once it's published, go ahead and just open up your phone and text us. Text the word VET, V-E-T, that's short for veteran, to 818-532-5332. And our book's coming out soon. In the meantime, you're going to get a copy of a packed full guide that has a lot of information that'll give you kind of the guidelines of how you qualify for these benefits, what are the amounts, and let's not forget that this benefit is not only for veterans, but it's also for surviving spouses of veterans. So, you know, just World War II alone, there's 6-to-1 surviving spouses of veterans. So there's a lot of surviving spouses out there that this benefit's available to them that can really change their lives. So
that's amazing, Gary.
Text the word.
Text to give the information again. 818-532-5332.
5332.
Okay.
Correct.
Text vet. So this in the book, Unraveling the Secrets. Jerry, thank you. This is going to be an amazing, exciting add-on to Radio Boomers Live, and we're looking forward to having you next week and permanently sealed on our show. And this is going to change lives big time. And we so appreciate you joining us, Jerry, because, wow, this is exciting. And, you know, it's maybe not as exciting when you're a little younger, but when you're my age and, you know, if you are a veteran, but even if not, there's so many benefits we're looking at here. And, you know, when you turn around years later and you find this out and find out you haven't been using them, you're going like, oh. But, Jerry, time's rolling along here. It's time to say goodbye to all our Radio Boomer Livers and our new listeners, and we appreciate you coming on. And looking forward to you rolling with us next week, right there?
Yeah, and I'd like to just throw out there, if anybody would like to come in for a free consultation to find out about veterans or financial issues, just give us a call at 818-905-6088 and mention that you heard us on Baby Boomer Benefits, and we'll waive any consultation fee.
Very good. Well, thank you much. I'm going to be calling those numbers. But, guys, Jerry Kane, Baby Boomer Benefits and Veteran Benefits. So tune in next week, Radio Boomers Live with Reatha and I. We'll have our guests on, and you'll be getting retirement information big time and all kinds of health information and insurance tips, endless. And you can go to our past shows and remember to promote eZWay. The eZWay Network channel will soon be on Apple TV, Amazon, for those that have Roku, and iHeartRadio, soon be approved to be on iHeart. Go to eZWayPromotions.com and subscribe to eZWay TV or text eZWay TV to 55678. With that, guys, we got to sign off. We're out of time. Radio Boomers Live with Reatha and I. We are out, so keep moving, keep active, and keep the faith. Till next week, Monday morning, 10 o'clock. Radio Boomers Live is out.
Thank you for listening to Radio Boomers Live with your hosts, Reatha Gray, Star Betty White's Off Their Rockers, and EZ's dad, Jim Zuley. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Radio Boomers Live. Radio Boomers Live is brought to you by the eZWay Broadcasting Network. That's the letter E, the letter Z, Broadcasting Network.